All right, here we are at 9260 Estero River Circle. This portion of the gate is 5 feet wide, and that gate door is gone. I don't see it at the moment, maybe somewhere else, but I don't see it. So that needs to be replaced. Auto closing door. This portion of the fence looks all right. I mean, there's some spacing underneath the ground down there. I don't know if that's going to be an issue. Probably need to find out exactly what the specs are on the county. You know, down here there's a bottom wire that's supposed to be kind of running through the fence, I'm sure, and that's not really in place. You got the clip here that was rusted out. You can see that one in there is broken. That one's rusting, but it's still in place. There's part of that bottom line that kind of got knocked up. This hole, you can see that bottom line here all got knocked up. That's supposed to be running through the bottom. This has a pretty good little gap underneath there. I'm sure that's gonna have to be adjusted. The gate kind of slopes downward here. You know, it's supposed to be at least 4 feet. And you can see the difference in height to there. So imagine this gate, you can see it's rusted there, it needs to be replaced anyway because it's not 4 feet from the ground because it's how far it slopes down right there. So I don't know if that's gonna pass code. This little piece here is broken. You know, all that's pushed back underneath. I imagine it has to be straightened out. Get back over here to this side. You know, a lot of these, what was I gonna say? You know, top clips. We're all pretty good, I guess, on the top clips. Anyway, there's the extra pole piece there for the other side. That part of the chain linking's a little busted up there. I don't know if that's gonna be an issue. This piece is a little rough. Obviously, we're gonna try to install that pole back in there. If I start from this pole, this one that's a little crooked, if I start from this pole back this way where we need it, and we put it on the run the fence on the opposite side of where that spigot is, so that spigot could be within the fencing. From where I stand, where it comes straight across to where that pole is, approximately about 20 feet. Okay, those poles are all about 9 feet apart. Okay, so you'd need, you know, halfway in between where I'm standing and then where I'm standing, and then obviously over to that wall, which is another 10 feet. So in total, 30 feet of fencing, at least 3 poles, if not more, depending on what you got to do here at this side, if that can just be one long piece or however it has to be adjusted. Okay, so it gives you a pretty good idea. That's with using this part of the fence, you know, that's a little crumped up right here, and trying to reuse that top pole. Otherwise you're at another 10 feet, you know, plus the top pole, plus another one of these poles, unless we can reuse that one. So that should give you a pretty good idea. All right.